The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Now it's Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Figo. And it's Rudiger. Can he spark a counter here? And he's only too happy to take that back. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now the delivery. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Looking for the run. Shot, surely! Goal! Lille! And it's Lille who take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Semenyo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's Asa! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Once and a chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Yaya Toure. Semenyo. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Lille are looking to go forward now. Rummenigge, and he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. Now he's off and running. And it's Van Basten. Semenyo. Strong running down that left flank. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Gullit. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this?
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Van Basten. Oh, good spread. Van Basten. Van Basten looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been slung wide. Figo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Threads one in. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Yaya Toure. Space for him to turn and look. Lovely feet. Oh, super shapes to shoot! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Goes for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hazard. Now it's Semenyo. Lille have the chance to go the other way. And that's a dangerous... He's had a shot! And that's another fine save. Barcelona have their third corner. Ball swung in. Very nicely done. Silvestre running with the ball, tries to pass it through. Varane makes the interception. That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Back on the way then. Silvestre. Rummenigge. Gilberto Silva. And here's Figo. Gullit. Leicester getting this one clear. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. He has found a way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Gilberto Silva. And it's Vieira. Now it's Gullit. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Messi. Semenyo powering forward here. Flings it across. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Pings it across. Hazard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Hazard. Oh, that was vital. Gilberto Silva. For Van Basten. Now it's Gullit. Oh, can he get onto this?
This is the time you need that pace.
Silvestre. Now it's Van Basten. Thinks about the shot. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Van Basten. Lovely, now then. Leicester. Vieira. Van Basten has crossed into the middle. Thuram getting this one clear. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Attention, changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And he's been shifted off it. Silvestre. Figo. Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. Looking for options for movement. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Incoming, there's the header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Del Piero. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Pull it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's taking no chances there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Knocks it into space. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Van Basten. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Bellingham. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the
Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lampard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And this is Lampard. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then. De Rossi. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target. De Rossi. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. Gilberto Silva. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Schneider. Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lampard. Nicely spread. Very nicely done. Lampard. That's tidy. Van Basten proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's in a great position here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Lille are looking to go forward now. And here's Mackay. Lille still without a single shot on target. And it's Figo, and he's worked it through. And he's there to clear it.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Deftly away. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Space for him to turn and look. De Rossi can see things others simply cannot. Liverpool are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Chiellini. Swung over. Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Figo serves up across. And it's hoisted clear. Lampard running with intent. And the counter is on. Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. Schneider. Stojkovic. Played into space. Great chance! He's delivered all right! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Chiellini. And it's Snyder. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
And Stojkovic. He's found a way past. He is just caressing the ball. Lampard! He doesn't look too happy with that. Tries to pass it through. And that is the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Lille unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Changement.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Van Basten. Oh, well played. Chiellini. And it's Azar. Rizal has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Silvestre. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Changement en cours.
Ferdinand. Gilberto Silva.
Liverpool couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Cannavaro is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Bigo does really well to win the ball there. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much.
Impressive jump! Harmlessly behind. Chiellini. Azar. Good play on the left-hand side here. And Rizal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Silvestre. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, it's come to nothing.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's up. It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Nice looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. Silvestre. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Collier. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he's been caught on it! Collier! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for the run. Hullet. Rummenigge. And it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira wins the duel this time. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rizal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hazard. That is lovely. Well seen. That's that, the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, De Paul. Yes, you kind of expect that from an Argentinian playmaker, but he's such a key figure whether his team are building patiently or transitioning quickly. He's very adept at creating space, attracting markers and then turning away quickly. And I love those long clip balls he can get into deep positions.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
O'Reilly is offering a wry smile there.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. A lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that was vital. Silvestre. He's had it taken off him. Gattuso. Pass is just off target. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gattuso. O'Reilly. Can he get on the end of this? And that is expertly dealt with. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Has a look up and delivers. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's the Paul. Great vision. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lille are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Rummenigge tries a shot! Goal! Lille! And we have liftoff! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Lille have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. Figo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. In by Hullet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. The ball has bounced loose now. Rudiger. And here's Figo. And this is Hullet. And that's a good-looking ball. Rummenigge. De Paul. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Maida. And that was asking for too much.
Lille can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. O'Reilly! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan get their fourth corner. They've played it short. Roberto Carlos. Good read, needed to be. They're up to 5 corners now. De Paul plays it short. Cross to the back post. Lille are looking to go forward now. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Here's a chance! Goalkeeper's done supremely well to deal with that. This possibly the last play of the half. De Paul goes short. Tries to cross. And the shot! And that caused a fair bit of... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Lille go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Lille are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 15. Lascia il campo per
So right back into the action.
94.
Lille currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Maida. Good ball, good take. Now Karambeur. And it's Rabiot. Taken back almost at once. Karambeur. Rabiot. Is there any support? Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rabiot. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Figo. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good take and great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, shooting chance! Corner number 3 coming up. them. And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Silvestre. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. Getting up there! It's hit the upright. In he goes again! Nearly, but not quite. Talisca running with the ball. Karambeur. Lovely feet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Araujo.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rummenigge looking understandably energised after his goal. He's having a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 38.
Inter Milan are making a change now.
Numero 5. Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Gilberto
10.
Silva.
Il numero 4.
Vieira.
Il numero 8. Il numero
Knocks it into space. It's run loose here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Played into the box.
Lille clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He is through here. He won't be happy with that one.
Such good technique.
Decent chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Vitinha was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
It's a lucky seventh corner. Talisca with the short one. Lille have the chance to go the other way. And he's had it nicked away. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Van Basten. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. He's had a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Lille are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Bergomi deals with that comfortably. Byrne. Ferdinand. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now that's well seen too. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Talisca makes a dash for it. Rummenigge. Now it's Van Basten. And that will be it. Lille can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, straight into the action. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine.
Kvaratskhelia! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kvaratskhelia really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Vlahovic. Vlahovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rudiger clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Mendes. Mendes finding himself in impressive jump! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Doku, very nicely done.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Hullet. He's looking wide. He has found the way through. And he's quick to get rid. Lille have it back and can go again. Aims beyond the defence. Silvestre picks it up out wide. He's having a hit! And it's come back out to him. And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning.
Kvaratskhelia! And no mistake. Back to within one. Interesting. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Stoke cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Stoke are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
Rummenigge! Goal! Nil! Into the lead once more. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Barella looking for options for movement. Doku! Oh, that was no routine save.
Doku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Bigo. Bigo stood his ground strongly. Vieira. Hullet. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Doku powering forward here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kvaratskhelia with 2 goals already to his name. Knocks it into space. Now it's Rafinha. And oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries a shot! Against the crossbar. Good ball. Shapes to shoot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Kvaratskhelia cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
And it's Hullet. And here's Bigo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Rafinha. And that was nowhere near his best. Rudiger. He won't be happy with that one. That's it, 45 minutes up. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Lille up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Rummenigge. Vieira. And here's Van Basten. He's being urged to shoot. The cross, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Silvestre has it out. Bullish header! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Lille now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Kvaratskhelia has cut it out.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts.
And a chance!
Changement en cours.
It's their second corner of the game. Hangs in a... Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lille have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Fratesi. Haaland! Can he finish? It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Tries to play it through. Pinches it off him. Lookman. Figo. Now it's Van Basten. Mosquera cuts out the pass. Fratesi. Great vision. And that has found him in acres of space. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? Well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow.
There's the shot! Goal! Nil! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Lille have their lead. Look, but shot a goal! Oh, what has happened here? So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Pass somewhat off target.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Hullet, looking for the run. And it's Barella. Can he get it through? Another chance from a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's taking no chances there. Lille are looking to go forward now. Fratesi. And here's Haaland. Haaland ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Silvestre. Now it's Adama Traore. And a shot! So close to drawing level.
Haaland was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Passes short and sharp. Has a look and plays it forward.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Lookman. Fratesi. This looks promising. Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. He's found the way through. Surely he can go for a shot! He's beaten. And that's a sharp finish. Rummenigge at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. So is that the decisive goal? Not much. Oh, he's been caught napping. Adama Traore has it in a wide position. Gilberto Silva. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Gangwon have the chance to go the other way. Van Basten. Martinez. Vigo.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Rummenigge. And Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He is through here. Now it's Martinez. And the finish! He scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Lille are already... Well, there's the clearance. He's got away. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Martinez. Looking for the run. Veron goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. Lille are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. Silvestre making a dash for it. He's cut it out.
Lille really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ferran Torres.
Gangwon definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up. Takes a shot! That was mighty close. Aims beyond the defence. Pinches it off him. Cannavaro. Tries to pass it through. And it's Mendes. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Gilberto Silva. Rummenigge. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's a sharp little ball here. Ferran Torres. Half an hour played now. Now Veron. And the pass is intercepted. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's burst through. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Martinez.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Veron. Rodri.
Lille certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vigo, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Rummenigge, and he's lost his man here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Basten. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, well played, well played. Can he finish? And he gets rid in a hurry. Tries to play it through.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Veron. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Lille come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He has found the way through. Rummenigge. Oh, that is... And he shoots! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Veron. He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge. He's found the way through. Oh, well played. Veron is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get it through? And this is Bergkamp. Bergkamp is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Lille have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Araujo. Gilberto Silva. And here's Van Basten. And he's in on goal. Hangs one in. Cannavaro can get it clear. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Changement.
Lille have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Vigo. Rummenigge flings it across. Oh, that was vital. Cannavaro. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Threads one in. Rummenigge looking to receive it in space. Van Dijk tries to clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rummenigge. Roberto Baggio. Conte. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. It is a corner, good chance. Gangwon have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Villa. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's been given. In he goes again! And that's in! And they're back in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Gangwon with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bastoni makes the interception.
Lille really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the shot! And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Changement en cours.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Lille drag themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Villa. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. And that is out of play. Played back. Ambitious ball here. Kante gets flagged offside. And that was nowhere near his best. Rudiger calmly anticipates.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Van Basten. Now the ball in. And he's there to get it away. Silvestre. Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. And here's Hullet. And he was alert to it. Roberto Baggio. Conte over to the right flank. And he's managed to get free. Long ball looking to counter.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has a look. And Hullet! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Hullet.
And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Lille.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. What a throw in. Rummenigge. Well timed, excellent interception. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And a shot! Goal! Lille! And it's Lille who take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lille are looking to break at pace. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Figo. Figo shot a goal! He's trying to hit the front line here. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And they're back on the ball again. Gilberto Silva. And here's Van Basten. And the finish! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Figo has a look and place it forward. Chance here to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Silvestre has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he welcomes it in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Messi with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Incoming delivery. Mbappe. Now Yaya Touré. Lille looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Ibrahimovic. Good driving run. Mbappe! And one more try! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Nicely intercepted. Araujo is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Gilberto Silva. Silvestre. That ball looks a good one. Rummenigge with the cross. Yaya Toure. Azar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He has found the way through. Chance!
There will be one
Oh, it
at a
rattles
time.
the bar. Silvestre making good progress. Flings in across. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the referee says that is that for the first half. How would you review the first half?
Lille really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Lille are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nicely aimed pass. Just eases him off the ball. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is expertly dealt with. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now it's Mbappe. And he's forced to go back. Van Basten chasing after it. Van Basten has found the net here, of course. Now it's Hullet. Yaya Toure. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Basten. And here's Hullet. Figo. Oh, Hullet! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Oh, right place, right time.
Oh, that's real confidence in that tackle. He got himself in the perfect position.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No, that's been intercepted.
Lille couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Great pressure, plenty of it.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. And a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Size really
Number
matters,
7,
and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 19, Messi. Number 10.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 25, Ibrahimovic.
Best.
Number 42,
Schneider.
Toure.
Best.
Coming on the field, number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, what has happened here? Hoisted in.
Number 8, Schneider.
And the pass is intercepted. He's in a good position here.
Number 16.
And it's Rodri.
Rodri.
Goes for a shot. It is a fantastic goal. A finish right from the top draw. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Manchester United cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Best gets on his bike and on the move. He is through here. Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Paulette. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Played out wide. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vieira. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Gullit. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gullit purring through the gears. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! No, just not quite. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Schneider plays it short.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Lob shoots! Gullit going after that.
There will be 1
Interception.
minute
His
added
positioning
time.
was spot on. 1 minute to add according to the board. Threads one in. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football.